Hi, welcome to Teacher Mark's Basic Math tutorial. Okay, so for today, we're going to talk about deriving, solving for the unknown in such that you're going to leave a certain variable at the other side of the equation. For example, 2x equals 3. So you want to leave x alone in one side of the equation, so what are you supposed to do? So basically, in this tutorial, there are actually three things that you need to know. Okay, what are these three things that you need to know? So first things first, that you have to learn about what you're supposed to do when you encounter a addition or subtraction sentence. Second is what you're supposed to do with when there is multiplication, and the third one is what you're going to do when there is a division sentence. Okay, to solve for the unknown. So we for this first part, this is actually there are three parts for this video. The first part, we're going to learn about um, using the addition and or subtraction method. What are you going to do when you encounter such that example x plus 4 equals 7? So how do you solve these things whenever you encounter that? Okay. So for this case, there are actually two ways for you to do that. First is through transposition, and the other one is basically just the same. It's just that it's showing us the complete method of how transposition is done, because transposition is like the shortcut method of this, which is the cancellation. I mean the elimination, rather. Sorry, elimination process. Okay, so that's elimination. So for example, if we have x plus 4 equals 7, basically you just transfer this value to the other side of the equation in such that leaving x alone in one side. Okay, so let me remove this first for now. Okay, leaving x alone in one side. So what's happening here is that once positive 4 will be transferred to the other side, you are going to interchange or to change the opposite sign. So for example, since it is positive 4, x equals 7. Since it's positive there, positive 4, it will become a negative 4 on the other side. Now you might ask me, teacher, why? Why will it become a negative 4? Okay, so just to finish the equation, and x will leave us 3. Okay, so using the elimination process, here it is going to show us why positive 4 became negative 4. Okay, so we're going to use x plus 4 equals 7. So that's x plus 4 equals 7. So basically, in when we are solving a linear equation where we are going to derive and leave a certain variable in one side of the equation, you want to leave the variable in one side of the equation by removing other things along with it on the side of the equation. So if you can notice that we have a positive 4, how can you make its value equivalent to 0? So if you have a positive 4, the only way to make it 0 is by subtracting the same value, which is minus 4. So writing it in a sentence, that would be equivalent to x plus 4 minus 4. And we have a golden rule in mathematics. It's called what you do in one side, which is in this side of the equation. What you do in one side of the equation, you should do it at the other side of the equation. That's a golden rule for algebra. Okay, doing this linear equation thing. So let me remove that first. So, which means rewriting this will give us 7 minus 4. You might ask me, Teacher Mark, where did you get the minus 4? Again, as we were explaining the golden rule, what you do in one side, since we subtracted this negative 4, we subtracted this value of 4 from positive 4 to remove it or to make it equivalent to 0. What you do in one side, you do it on the other side of the equation, which is this one. Okay, now let's remove that again. Okay, which leaves us with this. And why do we call it elimination? Because technically we just eliminate the value here. And that leaves us with x equals 7 minus 4, which makes it 3. For the next video, we're going to talk about uh, equations involving multiplication. Okay.